Hello trophy hunters, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my Mafia II Definitive Edition trophy guide and roadmap. Mafia 2 was a fantastic game when it came out on PS3 and Xbox 360. It did have some problems, but it was a really fun experience. It's super exciting to have this game now on PS4 and Xbox One. So let's dive in and figure out exactly what you need to do to unlock the Platinum Trophy. By the way, this is a Mafia jacket. This isn't just some green military jacket I'm wearing. So let's dive in and figure out how to unlock the Platinum Trophy in Mafia 2 Definitive Edition on PlayStation 4. Let's go. Alright guys, welcome to another Platinum Trophy roadmap and guide video. As always, we produce a spoiler-free roadmap of exactly what you need to do to unlock a Platinum Trophy in a game. In this episode, we're looking at Mafia II Definitive Edition, which comes out today on the PlayStation Store. Let's kick off with exactly how long this one's going to take you. So Mafia II Definitive Edition is a 3 out of 10 in difficulty. It's not a hard Platinum at all, but it is slightly time consuming. So it's going to take you around 20 hours to complete, maybe 25 if we're being super conservative. There's no online trophies, there's no missable trophies. There is unfortunately a difficulty trophy, so you do need to play through the game on hard mode. Now there's two ways you can go about doing that. You can either start the game on hard mode, or you can choose to do your second playthrough on hard mode, which is what I do recommend, and you'll find out why in a minute. There is only one playthrough required though, as it says here. However, I do recommend playing through the game twice. And there is chapter select as well, so you can go back to chapters that you've passed and you can get the collectibles that are in those specific chapters. So, what are the steps to unlock the Platinum Trophy in Mafia 2 Definitive Edition? Well, step 1 is complete the game on normal difficulty. I know it's kind of counterproductive. I know most people would like to jump straight into hard, and because you can, that is an option for you. But there are some kill-based trophies that you need to earn, and they're a lot easier to earn on easy or normal difficulty. So my suggestion is to start the game on normal or easy and just enjoy the game and possibly use a guide to get all the collectibles as well. There's a couple of different types of collectibles in this game that are only available on specific missions. So playing through the first playthrough on normal means you can go through, you can get all the kill-based trophies, you can enjoy the gameplay without getting too frustrated by how difficult it is, and you can get all the collectibles and vehicles and things like that that you need to get, and that would be your first playthrough completed. Trust me, this is actually a really good story in this game, and it's worth playing through and enjoying as well. It's not worth just rushing through to get the platinum, so I do suggest doing that. For your second playthrough, that's when I suggest going and changing the difficulty to hard and breezing through the game on hard difficulty. You don't have to worry about any of the collectibles or kill-based trophies or anything else. You can just skip through all the cutscenes and play through the game on hard, and the game's going to be a lot easier after you've experienced it once already on normal. And the final step is your cleanup. So in this one here, this is just going back and getting any of the collectibles that you may have missed in your previous 2 playthroughs. Chances are there'll be 1 or 2 on missions that you've just passed and missed, and you can go back and replay those specific missions to get those specific collectibles. The one thing that I think you'll be missing by this point is all the cars for Petrolhead. Petrolhead's a trophy which requires you to drive 30 cars in the game. So I think the game has about 35 or 32 cars total in it for you to find, and you only have to drive 30 of them. But that is quite a challenging task because you'll continually see the same cars repeated, and some of them can only be obtained from specific points in the game. So you'll probably need to go back through and do that. It's likely something you'll miss. It's definitely something that I missed when I played through it. That's probably the only thing you'll need to do. Otherwise, if there's any kill-based trophies that you did miss for getting a certain number of headshots in a row or killing a certain number of enemies in a row, or there are any of the collectibles that you missed, the wanted posters or the Playboy magazines, you can go back and do those at the same time. Okay, so I know these are normally spoiler free, and that's why I've kind of put the potential spoilers thing up on the screen here. It's not a big spoiler for the game, but I do want to talk about a couple of trophies specifically, just so that we've kind of covered all of our bases to make sure there's nothing that you guys are going to miss when you go through and play the game. Okay, so these are the only 2 notable trophies that I want to point out. First one is Petrolhead, and that's for driving at least 30 different vehicles in the game. Now that's what I've just talked about. As I said before, there's only a certain number of vehicles in the game, and you need to drive 30 of those total. It's kind of a weird trophy. It's kind of a counterintuitive trophy as well, because you do get given a car that you have to maintain for another trophy, which you're about to see in a second. And if you're looking after one specific car for the majority of the game, then you're not going to be driving in lots of different cars in the game as well. So these two kind of go against each other a little bit. So one of them is for unlocking 30 different vehicles, and the other one is called One Careful Owner. Now that trophy is for traveling a total of 50 miles with a single vehicle. So that means you have to make sure your vehicle doesn't get destroyed, you have to continue to refuel it, and you have to continue to drive it safely and park it in your garage after missions so that you keep the same car. Because you have to drive 50 miles in a single vehicle. So you have to make sure that you maintain that vehicle for the majority of the game, or a large portion of the game. 50 miles worth of the game. I suppose you could grind it if you wanted to, but it would be very boring. So because there's these two trophies in the game, they kind of go against each other. So you're going to have to do one or the other, likely after you've finished your first playthrough. Maybe on your cleanup run, you're going to have to just drive and drive and drive and drive, or you're going to have to go and collect a lot of other vehicles. I would suggest doing the One Careful Owner as early on as possible once you've unlocked your vehicle that you want to keep, and just keep grinding away at that 50 miles, because 50 miles in the game is a really, really long way. And then going for Petrol Head after you've done everything else, just cleaning it up and collecting all the rest of the cars. That's the way I would personally do it, but it's really up to you how you want to play the game and how much enjoyment you want to get out of the game. Apart from those trophies, the only other things to mention are the collectibles. There are collectibles that are only available on particular missions. It is an open world, so you can technically go all over the show. However, some of the collectibles only appear on particular missions in the game within the open world. I know it's kind of weird how they did it, but it means you need to know exactly which missions the collectibles are on so you can go back to them and get those specific collectibles from those missions. When I did this, I just went back through a second playthrough and got the collectibles separately. However, it's probably going to be easier if you know where they are or know which chapter you need to go and get them at, and you just go and follow a guide through that. Because the trophies on Mafia II Definitive Edition are the same as the trophies and achievements from the PS3 and 360 versions of the game, there's plenty of really good collectible guides available online already, which are tried, true, and tested. And all you need to do is follow those, and you'll be able to unlock all of the different collectibles available in the game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all that's required to unlock the platinum in this game. Hopefully you guys go out there and enjoy this game. This is a fantastic game, and I really do highly recommend it if you haven't already played it. I really did like it. Look, it did have problems. It wasn't the perfect game, but I don't think any game really is. So yeah. Hopefully you guys go ahead and check this one out on PS4. And let me know. Come back here and let me know if this guide was helpful. Let me know if you are playing the game in the comment section down below. I always want to know. And of course, let me know if this helped you out. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you and you're following this guide and you're able to get the platinum from it. And if you did really enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's a subscribe button like down here somewhere, and when you hit it, it makes my depression go away for a few minutes. So just go and hit that subscribe button. Only hit it once though. If you hit it twice, the depression comes straight back. So make sure you go and hit it once. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. I'm gonna get out of this awful jacket because it's oversized and doesn't feel good, and it was probably a bad idea to wear this for the video. But enjoy. I really do hope you enjoy this game as much as I did, and you guys will get the platinum trophy as well. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye for now.